Welcome back to the Mod Addict, guys. So, yes, it is bright out here. Today we are going to be working on something a little bit different, and I'm actually excited. So, this press spec here was sent to me by a company, and I was not impressed at all with the quality, and after I put the video up, they was not impressed with the quality, and they are going back to the manufacturer. So, in the meantime, I told them I would take the video down while they got everything figured out. I think that's fair to give them a chance. But they sent me out something really freaking awesome. So, this is my brother-in-law's XJ Cherokee. Now, the last hurricane, a tree fell across the windshield and kind of dented things up, but it's still a good trail rig. Yes, it is called the Booger Box. That's what it was called when he bought it. It's got a snorkel. It's got nice, suspension upgrades. Pretty decent wheels. Nice tires. All in all, it's a great trail rig. But one thing it does lack, well, is a winch. As you can tell from this big open space up here. And that's where this comes in. So Fab Heavy sent me out this 12,000 pound winch, and this seems like something very quality. I cannot wait to get this started on the install and see how this is going to be. But real quick, I want to take and set this in the opening and see how it's going to fit and see what needs to be done essentially. Okay, not only does this look right at home nestled up in this bumper here, but I honestly think that the bolt holes are lining up on the bottom of this bumper that was already on here. If that is the case, I don't know anything about winches as far as foot pattern, so I don't know if there is a universal, or a standard pattern. But with that being said, wow, I think this is going to bolt right in with ease. I just held this piece up also to the bumper, and these bolt holes, everything lines up. So the only issue that I'm gonna have, it's not even an issue, it's gonna be the wiring. And like I said, that is not an issue. Everything is very simple. The instructions are very clear on this one. One of the issues I had with the press is the instructions was in a foreign language. These are not. Comes with a handheld controller that you can run up inside the vehicle if you need to, or stand to the side of the trail, however you want it. It's got the shackles and brackets here, which it has them, but you can put whatever in you want on there. Like I said, all the wiring is there. It's got the control box, ground wire. You remember them very nice detailed in English instructions that I was telling you about? I don't know where they went to. So I was taking out the hardware, looking at it, and you have these square nuts, and I'll show you. They will go in here for the foot of the winch there. They go on the back side there. I already knocked some of the stuff off of this, which is so annoying, but that can be painted. That's because this was sharper than I thought. So, my fault, but we'll get it fixed. Alright, I'm an idiot. It fell between the styrofoam and the box. So here they are, in English. And detailed what goes what goes where, how it goes, what the terminals are, how to hook it up. All that good stuff. Right, wrong. You get the point. It's all in here in English, which is the best part to me. Okay, the box is made to mount on top of the winch. It's got this bracket and it goes over the cable. You can turn it either way. It's just I'm trying to just see, gauge how much room I have, because I don't want it like really pushed into the grill. But if I can get it turned, I will, so the wires go that way rather than forward. But regardless, your red goes to your red, yellow goes to the yellow, and black goes to black. Now on the bottom of this is the ground, and then this will go to the bottom terminal as well to the ground. As mentioned, they're all color coordinated. For the short wires, you bolt them on, put the sheets on. The long power wire, I ran it under, comes up to the battery. I haven't hooked it up yet. The bottom lug gets this and this, and you'll run that up to the battery, and the install will be done, of course, after I tighten everything down. I left everything kind of loose in case I needed to have a little wiggle room. Alright, it is installed. I haven't tightened the thing down yet. I'm just make sure the wires are good, but the battery is weak. We did have to jump it before we got it here. It's been sitting a while. So I got the battery charging, but just to show y'all, this is the remote control, which by the way is one of the best features of this thing, but it moves. It's just the battery's weak. So that works. You can turn this to free spool it, pull it out, but yeah, there we go. So I have this tight, I tighten the motor, and I'm done with this. It's also got the handheld unit that you can plug in here, like if your batteries are dead on that and you're out on the trail or something, you still can do it. Well, as you can see, now that the battery has a little bit more charge, this thing works just fine. Of course, the real test will be when we get on the trail and he gets it stuck, which he's pretty good at getting stuff stuck. Yeah, I am super happy with this. It's got plenty of power from just what I can tell here. Yeah, we're definitely going to put it to the test, but as it sits right now, I love it. It is super simple to install. It was even simpler on this bumper setup that he already had, because like I said, I've installed plenty of winches, but I've always had to make a plate and drill holes. And this one, everything lined up. So I don't know if there's a standard foot pattern for winches or not. But I was shocked to see that I could just bolt this right up. A few things that I ran into that was kind of a pain is these little, the nuts that fit inside, the square nuts. They kind of slid out a few times. And then I wasn't thinking and put on this bottom one before you put the bolts in, so you can slide it all the way this way and put the bottom in for the ground. And again, that goes straight up to the battery. And very simple, just power, ground, and then these wires go to the actual pump itself, or the motor itself, not the pump. Yeah, I mean, it's very simple, and it works. It is very nice. Everything I have found so far, if I had to complain about anything, would be the coating is just a little soft. But you know, I chipped it in a few spots. But this is a trail rig. I mean, look at the rest of the vehicle; it's going to get chipped regardless. So I'm not 100% worried about that. But I will say, if you got a show Jeep or something, be a little bit more careful than I was if you're installing this. Now, let's get to the price point. Looking all around, even at Harbor Freight, for the winches that have a remote control that is cordless, you're in the $500 or $600 range. This is like a little over $500. So the Smitty built 12K with the remote is $600, and the Badlands Apex with the wireless remote is $600. Rough Country is $459, $489, something like that. I'll put the things up, but this is very comparable to those. And yeah, it seems very, very well built. I used to work for a custom shop. We used to do a lot of installs of things. We used to install winches on trailers. This thing is, I have no doubt it's going to have the power. It's big. This thing weighs 80 pounds. I mean, well, everything in the box, it came out to 81.4 pounds. So, I mean, that's probably every bit of 70 pounds, because all it came with extra is this with the wires, and the other shackle, which is about the same weight. So I couldn't imagine that weighing over 10 pounds for all that stuff. This right here, the tract or whatever you'd call it for the cable, very well built, very nice. I do like how it's adjustable. You can raise it or lower it. So yeah, I think that's going to be perfect for his trail days. So again, at a price point of about $500, $510, something like that. This is Fab Heavy. Like I said, I had got a product of theirs that wasn't up to par, and they made it right. So you know, it's a company that stands behind their product, and to me, that goes a long way. They wasn't satisfied with their product after my review. I wasn't satisfied, so they sent me something different, and I am very satisfied with this. One more thing, guys. My brother-in-law does not have a clue that I'm fixing to mod his Jeep. Now, there's one more thing I have to do to kind of top off this whole thing. I've always wanted a Jeep. Never had a Jeep, but this is what I would want as an XJ. A lot of people like Wranglers. They also have a Wrangler. Very nice Wrangler. But I'm just, you know, I'm an XJ kind of guy. This is what I would want. It's perfect. I don't, however, get the whole duck thing with Jeeps. But figure if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right with a big old duck. See, he's got the little ones. But I'm going to put the big one right there. Look at that. He's been ducked on the windshield because it's cracked. And we'll see if you notice. You passed it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see, I put this sticker right here on, and I put this sticker on right here.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good decal. It's heavy.
There he goes. There's the old Cherokee and the Wrangler. You seem pretty surprised. So stay tuned as we're going to put this to the test, hit some trails, hook it to some trees, do some things with it, put it to work. But Fab Heavy, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. And like I said, they have proven they're going to stand behind their product. You get something you don't like, they're going to take care of it. You get something not up to par, they're going to fix it. So Fab Heavy, link in the description. Thanks for watching. This is the Mod Addict, and we out.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 16 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 16 bars. I won't turn around, I won't.